Well, my black, I know I'm chocolate. Can't be black.
So excited!
Tell him to shut up. You gotta go.
He didn't say nothing.
No, but you can hear it. You gotta keep it down.
Okay.
My name is Deja Washington.
Shut up. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the video. It is Deja and I am back with another video, honey. What's good? What's poppin'? For those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Deja. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. For those of you who are not new here, make sure that you are subscribed and you're liking the video, okay? Today I am with a very special and pretty guest, okay, honey? She's gonna introduce herself. So yeah, you can go ahead, introduce yourself.
My full name.
If you want to.
Okay. My name is Sierra. I'm a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. I became a part of the sorority at Eastern Illinois University through the Omicron Delta Diva chapter, also known as KLOD. If you know, you know. And once I graduated, I joined Southside Zeta and Alpha.
Period. Okay. So you already introduced yourself. My first question for you is, what made you join your organization?
Okay, so I knew nothing about Greek life. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing. Like, I knew what AKAs were and I knew what deltas were, but I knew the bare minimum. So honestly, I got into Zeta based on the actual chapter. So I saw the chapter that I came through, Omicron Delta first, and I love the spirit of them and the how in tune they were with our school and all the different things and the events that they were providing, and like just the way that they were like, I don't know, like I just felt that they were 100% real.
Yeah.
And I like to put myself around individuals that I can see myself as. Like, I place myself on a path, and I'm gonna put myself on that path with people who are doing the same things that I'm doing. So I fell in love with Omicron Delta, and they just happened to be Zetas. And then fell in love with Zeta after I found out more information on that.
Okay, what are 4 things besides that you love about either your organization or your chapter?
I'll have to go with the most obvious, being a finer woman. I definitely like that because it's not really much about, it is your image, but also just the way that you uphold yourself, like your personality traits. I take it as a business aspect. Like, I'm all about school and making sure that, you know, you have everything on your P's and Q's. Thanks. And just like showing that you are about your business. Like, that's what I take as being a finer woman. So that's definitely number 1. Number 2, I like how, ooh, hair's flying, sorry. I like how, so our motto is the community conscious, action oriented organization. And you will automatically think, because it's a Black organization, that, oh, the community is the Black community, and it's way beyond that. Like, we're partnered with different organizations like March of Dimes and the wildlife organization, as well as the St. Jude Hospital. So it's like we're a part of various things that bring the whole community together versus just the Black community.
Got you.
What else for? I just love my sorors. Like, they're just great. I remember yesterday, literally, I was walking to get some tacos, and it's just so simple. You can just say hi, hey Sora, and it's immediately, oh hey, and then they're just so welcoming and warming and like asking questions and just like even just trying to get to know you. It's almost like, you know, that you got a family member no matter where you go. Yeah. So it's literally like a big family. And we can go on to that one. I guess that's the 4th of being the first of many. So one of them is being the first organization to be constitutionally bound. Oops, sorry, first and only. Sorry, girl. First and only.
I feel like she's throwing shade. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
first and only.
We were trying, but you know, we kind of got
the keyword. Listen, y'all. The keyword was try. You do it. You do it.
What she said. That's fine. Y'all can be constitutionally bound, but I mean, y'all would never be the first.
Hold on, but let me knock it off real quick, so we're gonna go down that route. First, be constitutionally bound to another fraternity.
Okay. Oh my God. But yes, definitely give them their props. We're gonna give it to them because you have to. You have to, honestly, be first to be constitutionally bound. Like, Can't no other organization say that. I mean, we wish we could, but we can't. But it's okay.
But it's not even it. That is about
It's okay.
it, but it's not all about it. It's
Exactly.
It's just for all my Greek sisters. It's just making sure that you are doing your part to continue to build not only our community, but as well as the whole world. Like everybody, we need to, especially in this time right now, just walk around with a smile on your face. Give back as much as you can, even if it's just something simple as telling somebody have a good day, to giving somebody $100. I don't know, but just it's all about just being that positive spirit for individuals.
Absolutely. And we were just playing, so don't take it serious, because they would definitely be like, ooh, it's not like that. It's just all fun. The people that really take it seriously, they in another world. But
I don't think you did this for the right reason.
Okay, next question is, have you ever wanted to join another organization, or another organization caught your eye? If so, what organization? If not, why not? Only because, you know how like a lot of girls, they'll be like, oh, I really wanted to be a Delta, but I end up pledging SG Row, and then people be like, oh, you couldn't be a Delta, so you settled. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't want to admit that, like, oh, when I first came to college, I was interested in X, Y, and Z organization, but I found, you know, the love and the sisterhood from this organization. You know what I'm saying? So if that applies to you, explain it. If not, why did you immediately choose your organization?
Okay, so I guess it's unfortunately, no, that wasn't me. Like I like I said before, I knew nothing about Greek life.
Yeah.
I knew bare minimum. And that was AK and Delta. I didn't even know about Zeta Phi Beta. I didn't know about Sigma Gamma Rho. I knew nothing. And I think that was a positive, because I was able to basically develop my own, get my own research together, but also develop like my own sense of this is where I connect to. This is where I feel like I belong. This is where I feel like I can continue to grow through. So no, I didn't have that opportunity to say, oh, this one caught my eye first. But this is another thing that I love about Omicron Delta. And I'm pretty sure there's other chapters out there that's pretty similar to this. We were given the opportunity, we were given the opportunity, well, not given, but you know, it was stated like, you know, if you are interested in other organizations, check them out. Like, make sure that this is right for you.
And a lot of organizations don't do that. They don't. They look down at you for doing that. So that's actually really dope that they did that.
So it's just like, you know, figure out what works for you, because this isn't a while you're in college thing. This isn't a, you know, while I'm young type of shitty. This is a lifetime commitment, and you should be a part of something that you know that for the majority of your, not majority, but for the rest of your life, that I'm gonna be able to stick to this. I'm gonna be able to commit. I'm gonna be able to give my all. Like, you
not feel like you want to denounce. None of that. Because once you in until you out. And you know, you should want to be in something that you truly love and want to be around. Like, so many girls want to be, and I say this to say only because, like, you know, it's like the first two, but this is no shade, but like, so many girls want to be like, oh, I want to be an AK, I want to be a Delta, but you don't like the girls that's in those organizations.
That is true.
So you following these organizations for clout. You know what I'm saying? But okay. Next question is, do you feel like Greek life is overrated now or watered down? Not with the high notes. What do you think? Honest opinion.
I feel like I'm giving my opinion at this point. I just, you know, and I've said this since, I'm not gonna say since day one, because once you are a new initiated member, you know, you're about everything with it. And I'm gonna say the cliche parts of stepping and doing your call and just like making your presence known that you are part of this organization. Yeah, basically. But it's what you make it. Everybody experience is different. I think even every individual in the chapter, as like the years go on, it just changes. I'm just gonna say it's what you make it. I definitely think Greek life is definitely different from when I was a part of, and I'm pretty sure people 20, 10, even 2 years older than me can say the exact same thing from when I was in, but it's definitely what you make it.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay. Next question. How do you feel about the whole made versus paper concept?
personally is dumb. I feel like I do know individuals that are a part of both sides. And that at the end of the day don't mean much of anything, in my opinion, because you can have somebody
doing for the org.
Exactly. You can have somebody that is made, you can have somebody that is paper, and somebody that is paper can probably be doing way more than that made person.
Exactly.
So it doesn't. You keeping that up in there. You keeping that up in there. Cut.
Come here, Cuddy. Why would you do that?
I couldn't scream, get the shot that's sitting on the ground. I'm sorry. No. He was barking.
Take you home.
Come here. Come here. Child abuse.
Okay. So obviously we know your organization is known for like being very diverse on the tip of having, you know, other than Black people in your organization along with Sigmas. How do you feel about that?
My chapter that I came through is diverse, period. Yeah, so it's individuals that are Caucasian. There's mixed individuals. I know one of the intake classes that came out of me, an individual was Puerto Rican. Yeah, she's a little Latino baby. Hey girl. You know you are. But yeah, I don't see an issue in that, because yes, pretty much the whole D9 was created for individuals that weren't accepted into the different Caucasian fraternities and sororities and things like that. So that's how it developed, but I don't think that was the end goal. It's whatever matches up to you. So if it is being a part of Delta, then and you're African American or Cuban or whatever, then that's what's made for you. If it's being a part of Zeta Phi Beta or Alpha Phi Alpha, it doesn't really matter. Just what matches up to you. So
I don't appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Just because I saw it a different way, and like they know how I feel about it. Not that I have a problem with it. I don't got no problem with a slime. I really don't. I don't. Sierra, don't do that. Don't do that. I have nothing to do with this, y'all. I'm not speaking for Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Don't worry about it. I'm not speaking for it. But you know, I just, you know, have a different view when it comes to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like, just because, like you said, it was founded on the basis of for African American people.
But you gotta think, everything evolves.
Exactly. And that is just a learning experience, and I just, you know, need to learn how to be a little bit more open-minded about it. I'm not there yet, but I will be. Okay, we're gonna get there.
So you believe that it should just be for African Americans?
I don't feel like it should just be for African Americans, because I am very open-minded to transgender people coming into.
Oh, I didn't go that route.
Exactly.
Now you should have said that verse for that one, because no offense, I don't believe. I mean,
and like a lot, and that's what the video that I posted today, a lot of people are against it. So it's kind of like, how can you, and I'm speaking for myself, you know, just taking accountability for myself, like how can you not want a certain type of race of people in your organization, but you're okay with transgender people in your organization? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's a tug and pull type of thing. I think what really makes me mad and bothers me is when you see, you know, people who are not Black joining the organization for clout, because everybody goes crazy when it's a white person or a Hispanic person.
I still remember that Caucasian Kappa from when I crossed. I still remember him. Everybody, oh yeah, I definitely still remember him.
Everybody remembers the white. Everybody remembers the white person that was in the organization, and they get all this clout. But like a Black person doing the same thing, it's just like, oh, we've seen it before. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like the fact if they're doing it for clout. Now if they're doing it because they really want to go hard, like Kyrie, the alpha that I have filmed with from NIU, one of his what is it? One of his
Neo.
No, not his Neo. What the fuck is it? Charter members. So sorry. One of his charter members was a white man. It was actually
I know that's dope.
Exactly. That's so dope. I just feel like, you know, it just depends. Like if you honestly doing it for the right reasons, go ahead, slime. I ain't gonna stop you.
Yeah.
But the people who are doing it for clout, I don't like it.
I will agree with that. I'll agree with that.
Thanks.
Now the second one, That's gonna take some growing. I have no.
See, and I'm
not against it.
I've never seen it. So,
that's why I was like, I guess that's why I'm just like, I'm so used to
men.
Yeah, women. But I mean, honestly, I mean, if they have the qualities for it, they just, you know.
Okay, so my last question would be for the girls who want to be in your organization, and you know how you remember how you went about showing interest and stuff like that. What would you give advice, like top tips that you would give young girls who want to be not only in just all like overall sororities, but specifically your sorority? Like, what advice would you give them for going out and seeking interest, seeking a membership, seeking recommendation letters, a mentor from your organization? What advice would you give?
The first one, I'm gonna just go through how my journey was, because I can't speak for everybody.
Facts.
But make sure you are in order first. So I'm not saying that you got to be pris and prime and just perfection, because I know I wasn't, and I'm still not. But just make sure you are in order. What do you want for yourself? Like that end goal. Take the idea of being Greek out of the whole picture. Where you want to be at, if you're doing this during your undergrad, specifically, like I said, I have to speak from my story. Where you want to be when you cross that stage, make sure that's what you're doing at that current moment. So if you know that you want your grades to look like a certain thing, that's your grades looking like a certain thing. So then when you bring that to the organization, specifically Zeta Phi Beta, that you said specifically, you are already in order. You ain't got to worry about, I gotta meet this. Already met it. Yeah. It's already done. So because you are in order.
Exactly.
Personally wise, be yourself. Like don't change up the game because you feel like they're watching you. Don't flip script because you feel like, oh, I gotta be this, because when you get in and if you show a different person, it's a different rap.
Exactly.
Like it's
like, when was this person when?
Exactly. And I've seen that a lot, but I also seen that it's a positive for individuals, because I know when I started out in Zeta to where I am now, and even before I graduate, are two different people, but it's two different people on a positive note. Like I feel like I learned so much where I was able to take some negative ways out and build positives from them. So you just work on yourself, girl, but make sure you bring yourself to the organization. Don't bring nobody else. Don't bring who you think should be there.
Exactly.
What else? Make sure your grades are in order. Making sure yourself is in order.
GPA.
Not even, no. See, I'm against that.
Really?
I'm against the required. I believe you go above and beyond.
Well, I'm saying it's some girls. No, I'm saying it's some girls that literally feel like, oh, I'm at a 2.4. I know the requirement is 2.5, but do you think they'll still take me at 2.4? Obviously, if you're above the requirement, then yes, go for it. Be above it. But if you don't have the requirement, do not go for it, because they're gonna send you away. Because it's like, you looked at the flyer, you looked at this, and you know you didn't have it. So why would you come to this interest meeting? You don't have all your requirements. Yeah. So yes, go above. But if you don't have the required GPA, don't go for it. Because that's just like...
I wouldn't say don't go for it.
But they're going to turn you away.
That is true. That is true.
And you just don't want to be, you know...
And I'm also against this, because you're doing it to obtain something. You're not doing it for yourself. Okay. But sometimes people see that as, I want this, I need to work for this, I need to get there. Gotcha. So it's like, I get it in that sense. But that's why I say go above and beyond. So then you just know, I'm not working for just this. I already did it. Gotcha. So let me show them that. Once again, I'm also a believer of, let that organization also pick you. Like, don't just pick the organization yourself. Let them pick you too. Let them be like, oh, we need you. Like, we want you to be a part of this. Not just, oh yeah, I really want to be with you guys. Express your interest, of course, because people are not gonna know if you don't say anything.
Exactly.
But have your P's and Q's together. So then they have yourself together. Number one quote you're gonna get from Sierra: have yourself together. So then they'll want you right on back. And it's just that simple.
And organizations do want you. Like, I feel like a lot of girls feel like, oh, like they don't want me. Like, our organizations are businesses, like she said earlier. Like, we need people to sufficiently run. We need the people in order to get their money, in order to have the business and the organization moving and afloat. So don't just think that we don't want you. You know what I'm saying? You have to make yourself wantable for us to want you. So definitely. And like she said, just go for it, y'all. Like, make sure I mean, obviously we don't agree on that part, but it's fine. But please don't go into no interview or no interest meeting if you do not have the required GPA. Go above and beyond, like Sierra said. Go above and beyond. But if your GPA is a 2.3 and you know you need a 2.5 and you've seen that letter say have a required GPA of a 2.5 and you have a 2.3,
they gonna say
they gonna turn you around.
Try that again, sis.
Why even put yourself through that?
Maybe next round.
And next fall. Next spring.
But don't give up. I've seen
exactly. Don't give up. I'm not trying to discourage y'all, but I want y'all to go in on the right foot. You don't want to go in on the wrong foot because they're gonna be like, oh, she can't follow directions. He can't follow directions. Because you saw what it said, but you went against it to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt like you on that one. It zoomed through me. It zoomed. I felt that. You ain't gonna follow.
Period.
Cornballs. We got haters on the set.
Okay.
They real.
Somebody cut it. She really has a really nice apartment, y'all. She let me into her home. I literally
let's do that first.
Fed me.
Well, not
I haven't ate,
not
but
yet.
I'm about to.
But she got a meal, not no little fried chicken wing thing.
She got a seafood boy. Don't even play with her. Don't play with her.
Oh,
let me tell y'all something. I was supposed to film with your pros. My mentors, Diamond and Demaya. But something happened and, you know, it just didn't work out. So I contact my mentee, okay, who is the love of my life, who helped me give y'all the content for alphas, and her best friend. And literally begged her, y'all. I'm like, please tell her I will come to her tonight. I need to get, because everybody was asking them like, where's the Zeta? Where's the Sigma? You can't do us like that. I'm like, because it's a lot of people who really want to be, you know, in those organizations. So I'm just like, I gotta do it. I literally, y'all, go follow her. Her information will all be down below. She is amazing because she really helped me out. Because if she said no, y'all wasn't gonna have no Zeta on here. For real, I swear.
Oh, that's deep. Girl, you could call me. Hey, 75 minutes to record, right? Jersey, say hello.
No, I was.
And it's 20. It's night. It's 2020. You can
and
do
that's
that.
What I'm saying. That's why I'm just like, I didn't want to make it. I don't want to make it any, like, no. But they know how I feel. They know how I feel because my mentors are Zetas. So I love them.
Yeah, we're great people, guys.
Yeah, they really are.
I feel like I need to I want to redo one of my, I don't want to take none away, so I guess I'm going to just add, because you said something, and I was like, dang, that is one that I want to add to. So another thing.
I'm like,
what was one of the questions you asked, what is something that drew you to?
What made you want to join your organization? What 4 things?
What are 4 things you love about your organization? Period. So
I'm gonna go. We're gonna add.
Hold on, because we can just make the list long.
We can make it long.
It's gonna be real personalized to me though.
Okay, hold on. It's like cut off. I'm record again. Okay, go.
So to go back to that question, you literally said business, and I was like, oh, I'm so mad I didn't say that, because when I tell you joining Zeta, and I feel like this is not just for Zeta, because every single organization a part of the D9 is a business. Period. Point blank.
But you speaking personally because you know.
Yeah. So the things that I learned from Zeta, I held so many positions in undergrad. I feel like it was almost every single one except president. I learned how to basically handle anything that I needed to handle, whether that's money, whether that's how to handle like individuals and like different meetings. You literally learn how to run a business. You literally learn how to handle yourself in a professional manner, whether that's even just looking at it or just making sure that you have all your materials together to present whatever it is that you need to present. And because of that, I feel like it has officially helped me with my professional path. I definitely, if that's something that you are like really big on, like being able to uphold yourself in a professional manner, you might want to look into Greek life, because that's definitely one of the biggest things.
Networking opportunities.
No, I forgot that one. Like that's literally
but that's just like, you know, it's so many positive things.
Yeah, it really
you know,
is.
so don't even know. But no, literally, you guys, networking opportunities. Greek organizations is like, yes, it's social, it's nice, it's fun, but when it's time to get down to business, it's time to get down to business. Okay, honey?
Absolutely.
So don't take it for granted. If you have the opportunity to join for the right reasons, then join it and take advantage of it. If you join it for the wrong reasons, we're gonna weed you out. Just saying. But Thank you so much for doing
problem.
this for me. She's beautiful. Make sure y'all follow her down below, like the video, and yeah, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.
Bye guys.